Good morning to all of you. Today's Viva topic is clinical research. Clinical research is a process of investigating the safety, efficacy of medical treatment, drug, device, or produce in human. It involves carefully designed studies conducted with human healthy volunteers to gather in effectiveness and potential side effects of newly medicines. Further understand exciting one, clinical research typically follow structured protocols in conducted phases, starting with small scale studies to assess safety and gradually progress in large trials to effectiveness and monitoring of goals is to generate reliable evidence that confirm medical practice and improve patients' outcomes. Observational studies, these studies observe participants in their natural settings without any interventions. They can help identify pattern, risk factors, and association between variables. Experimental studies. These studies involve interventions of treatments administered to participants to evaluate their efficacy and safety. Randomized controlled trials are the gold standardized in the experimental research, where participants are randomly assigned to different treatment groups to minimize base. Then phases of clinical trial. First is phase 0. Phase 0 is microdosing phase. Then phase first. In phase first, safe studies to determine safe dosage range and identified side effects. Then phase second, efficacy studies to assess whether the treatment work for a particular condition. Phase third, large scale trials to confirm efficacy, monitor side effects, and compare the treatment of exciting options. Phase 4, post marketing studies conduct after the treatment is approved to monitor long term safety and effectiveness in the real world settings. Then regulatory compliances. Clinical research must adhere to strict ethical and regulatory guidelines to ensure participants' safety and data integrity. These guidelines are set forth for regulatory bodies such as the Food Drug Administration, United States, and the European Medicine Agency in Europe. Informed consent. Participants in clinical research must provide informed consent, meaning they are fully aware of the study purpose, procedure, risks, and benefit before the agreeing of the participant. Then data collection and analysis. Clinical research collect and analyze data to draw conclusions about the effectiveness and safety of the interventions being studied. These include rigorous statistical analysis to ensure the reliability and validity of the findings. Clinical research play a curricular role in advancing medical knowledge, developing new treatments, and improving patient care. Multidisciplinary collaboration. Clinical research often involves collaborations among various professionals, including physicians, scientists, statisticians, ethics, and regulatory experts. This multidisciplinary approach ensure that the studies are well designed, ethically conducted, and analyzed. Then transactional research. Transactional research aims to bridge the gap between the basic science discoveries and their applications in clinical settings. It involves translation finding from the laboratory experiment into clinical trials and eventually into new medical treatment for interventions. Patient requirement and recruitment and retentions. Recruitment and retention. Participant in clinical trials can be challenging. Researchers employ various strategies such as community outreach, advertising, and patient advocacy group to recruit eligible participants and ensure their continued participants throughout the study. Then data sharing and transparency. There is an increased emphasis on the data sharings and transparency in clinical research to promote reproducibilities and accountabilities. Agencies and journals now require research to make their data available to other scientists for independent verifications and analysis. Thank you.